Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here, and welcome back to another video. So in this first fight we're going to clean up boss crowds. I sped it up because it's a Batman Ninja team fight and it's going to be very repetitive. Also, let's just say combo interruption was really not on the menu on this fight. I mean, I attempted to do so, don't get me wrong, but it did not have the best results. So the Batman Ninja team here is not really the best team to use. The best team to use is actually the last of Joker League of Anarchy because of all the targets that are going to die. But for a cleanup and considering how much health he's got, it's going to be just good enough, because since we can't use any specials, we're just not gonna use any specials and we're going to use our basic attack hits, which deal a pretty considerable amount of damage. The super move there doesn't matter, trying to push him to the corner. Boy, the clone summon is extremely annoying, but that's fine. I mean, it's not a clone, it's a gorilla. A smaller gorilla, but yeah, we have Dark Metal cards on Catwoman, and the artifacts that we're going to use on, I think, literally all of the teams in this video is going to be level 3 Dark Metal cards on the Damage Dealer, also level 3 Kryptonite Spear, and level 5 Vortex Corpore Suit, so you can get an idea of how many passive stats we have. That doesn't matter for this fight, but for next fights it might matter, because you might want to see how much you can get out of certain teams at peak performance yourself. 52 mil there, and we got classic Superman. I do not care about him because I have him maxed out, but could have been a decent drop for some of you. Also, Artifact of Might is garbage. Here we have boss Catwoman. She literally doesn't do anything. It's one of those bosses that has modifiers like, oh, deals more dot damage, has increased critical chances and lethal chances. Yeah, she literally doesn't do anything. And so we're going to lock her in the corner with the League of Anarchy. League of Anarchy slaps ass since they can get some passive stats and they can use Dark Metal cards on Harley. Like, the introduction of Dark Metal cards was the holy grail to Heartbreak Harley Quinn. She loves this artifact as much as Conflant Aquaman loves Nora Snow Globe. Maybe not to that extent, but still an extremely solid artifact for her, and I just love having it. And yeah, there we go. It was a pretty straightforward fight. As I said, she doesn't do anything, like literally nothing. So yeah, moving on to the next fight, we have Harley versus King Raven. So this king is gearless, and since she's gearless, I kind of had to use the 3 talents that I have, since she's your 3 stars, to get her some defense. So she doesn't have any dot resistance. She's gonna have a reasonable amount of health from the artifacts, and coupled with the talent defense, she's not gonna be as feeble as you would expect from a gearless Raven, but still it's going to be something we need to look out for. But the dot, she takes a lot of dot damage, so she will hurt a bit while being in the hazard, so I need to be careful with that. I got hit there, and as I said, look, she doesn't die that quickly, because we got passive health from the artifacts, we get 3 rare defense talents, so that's gonna be something, but still. Raven back in there, special one, she's gonna heal a bit since she has the Kryptonite Spear equipped. LexCorp Warsuit given her more health because it also gives percentage health, but at the same time I do wanted the healing from the Kryptonite Spear, and the hazards for Harley are going to be hazards that kind of switch around between dot and healing, so that's nice, I guess. They're far less punishing in that regard compared to other hazards on other bosses. I'm going to tag King in there to tank the super move, he'll take almost no damage. We have 5 Darkness stacks, there's special in there. Engage the combo, and Raven King has been a very efficient team against those lower health bosses where you can't really justify using Nora Snow Globe necessarily, since it's not gonna yield that much damage because there's not much health to take percentage out of. But yeah, Raven King really does well here. And Raven does 1 million damage with that special one, considering that she literally has no offensive stats, neither from the artifact, nor from the talents, nor from the gears which are not present. She does have base attack, and she gets those guaranteed crits from the from the Dark Metal cards area, but still I think it's pretty nice that she does 1 mil with this special one. Okay, that's Harley down. Now moving on to most likely the highlight fight of this video, we have Collector vs Superman, and since Rise of Krypton came back, I just couldn't wait to get a proper fight in there, to be able to put my boy in the title, in the thumbnail, and this is it. This is a fight against Swamp Thing. We have actually a class disadvantage because he is meta-human, but for Collector it will not matter that much because he doesn't take double disadvantage of it as League of Anarchy does or Beta Club users do. I mean, he could use Beta Club by all means, he could be a Beta Club user, but we don't have Beta Club on the secondary account, so fat rip on that one. By the way, I got some comments who have misunderstood my message, who have misquoted me and slandered my quotes. I don't say bad rip, I say fat. Okay, fat, as in eat too much. People who eat too much, fat rip. Okay, so let's not get any more bad rips in the comments. It is fat rip. But yeah, another special one there. We're getting the lethal attack damage stacked as soon as possible. Collector in there for another SP1 to not allow him to use super move yet. Brainiac by in there, another SP1. And one more special one, and yeah, there we go, max lethal stacks. Collector in there, doing some pretty decent damage without even using the third special. Combo chopped again, trying to build a decent amount of combo. And I'm going to go for a super move here, and also power steal a huge chunk of power and get ready to in there for a super move of his own to extend duration of the fights. Collector back in there. Special one. Again, it's a 4-star Collector War Superman. Only 4 stars, but at the same time he's got level 70 gears. The artifacts, as mentioned, 3rd level Dark Metal cards, level 5 Black Scorp, and 3rd level Kryptonite Spear. Combo chopped again. 3rd special. Oh boy, 6.4 mil on that one. It was not even a 40 hit combo. Tagging Red within there to get hit a bit to trigger one of the Collector passives. That gives him more damage, though they're not that important, they don't seem to be that impactful, but if you can do it, do it, don't go out of your way to do it. Combo chopped again, 3rd special in there, 6 mil, respectable amount of damage, would be great if we could keep the combo. This would be the biggest upgrade with star rating, higher chance to keep the combo after using special, other than that his other passives level up doesn't really matter that much. Combo chopped again, oh come on, can we get one 3rd special at max combo, that's what I want to see in this fight. 3rd special in there, 32 mil, and there we go, we kept the combo. No, 38, why did I stop there? But yeah, I think it can go all the way up to 8 mil damage if we have 40 hit combo. But sadly, we did not get to see that. Or maybe we will this time? Nah, 34. 3.6, 3.6. Yes, we're dealing tons of damage. Combo chopped again. Combo chopped again. And look, Manta will do far better with Brainiac than him. But I'm not mad I built him. And he's far easier to get him built than Manta is. So I think I'm going to... There we go, 4 mil. I told you 8 mil in total. We saw that 40 hit 3rd special, 8 mil. That's what we like to see. I do not regret building him. And I'm not going to go for Manta on this account. Like, boy, we need Deathstroke and Battle Laughs on this account. That should be the main priority. So here we're going to fast forward a little bit of a cleanup fight here. We have the Just League team with Just League Flash and Pain. Again, we don't really need Aquaman unless the enemy is fortified because they don't have armor unless they're fortified. We're just going to pin him in the corner and combo and chop him, since combo interruption is back on the menu and I'm able to combo and chop again, and Flash is able to actually block hits and is able to put up the block before the enemy hits him. The Just League team has been a team very dear to my heart. I mean, still, they tend to do less damage than the Serbanshi team. Though, not really lately. Like, I think peak performance for the Just League team was 140 something or 50 something mil, and Serbanshi didn't reach that far yet. So I guess they might actually be my 3rd best team after Kim Flan Sakuman. No, but Ninja is still better, so my 4th best team. And that puts Collector, even though he did a very decent number on that boss over there, and he does decent damage overall, he puts him literally at my 6th best team in terms of damage output. So yeah, tough luck for Collector, but still, he's doing his best. And since I'm using Dark Metal cards, I think the 3rd special of Flash, though I was not using it in other scenarios against other fights, I think it is really worth using. In this fight specifically, where we get the guaranteed crit area, because if it doesn't crit, I would have spent that much time far better just doing basic attack hits, but if I get the guarantee that it will crit, that will be nice. 126 mil in there. And honestly, they might actually deal less than Collector in some scenarios. Save Monster Banshee. Look, the Just League team, the Server Banshee team, and the Collector team are kind of on the same level. Give or take some damage, depending on the fights. And above them, it's obviously the League of Anarchy, the King team, and the Batman Ninja team. You have here Boss Cheetah. If you can combo and chop her, and you can pin her in the corner, she's literally going to not do anything. But if you can't do that, you might have a little bit of a problem because she's got Armor Pierce on all her specials. And also Super Move. I did not really remember about the Armor Pierce and Super Move thing. By the way, you saw there how I tagged Power Girl instead of tagging Reverse Flash. You know why I did that? Because the power swap that I would have done there would not have been beneficial to me. I would have, instead of stolen power from her, given power to her with the power swap of Reverse Flash. Yeah, that's how you use the Reverse Flash properly. I hate it when people are like, oh, I don't like Reverse Flash that much, he gives power to the enemy. Well, because you don't tank him at the right moments, you can control that. You can control that, my dudes. Like yesterday I saw one of, I think is my favorite comments in a long time. Somebody was like, I'm glad I got Sword of Salvation, I put it on Reverse Flash because he usually gives power to the enemy so I can steal it back. But my man over there is evolving backwards, bro. He's evolving backwards. But yeah, I guess, look, don't get me wrong, it's definitely a fix to the situation, but you have the choice to not put yourself in that situation in the first place. But yeah, back to this fight, another special one. Bro, Server Banshee rips ass with those third specials, like the damage is insane. And I shouldn't have blocked the Super Move with Reverse Flash, by the way, because I was talking about that comment. But yeah, didn't have blocked Super Move with him really, because his defense didn't really help him against Armor Pierce. But other than that, I think this was overall a perfect fight. And I'm glad it was, because Reverse Flash wouldn't tank very well those specials if I messed up the combo interruption, because as I said, his armor does not count for anything in this one. Our third special, Jump Attack Special 1. I'm so glad I got this, I found this tagging strategy with Server Banshee. It's amazing. Just solves the problem. Like, I was able to have another tagging strategy with Server Banshee even before. It was basically the same thing, third special, then into combo interruption into special 1, and I could still do it, but it's simply far more convenient to do it from a jump attack. Reverse Flash back in there. Come on, chopped again. Server Banshee third special, 8.9 mil. We love to see that. And yeah, well, that being said, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like it, dislike it if you dislike it, comment down below and let me know if Reverse Flash is working properly for you. Well, that being said, I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Goodbye!
This is the future.